Oh, hey guys, been a while. But of course, pulled over to make a video. Well, actually parked it today, and it starts fucking hailing in Colorado. So that's what that noise is. But yeah, forced home time's over, and yeah, I decided to deadhead about 1,100 miles back up to Washington. All right, get back on my little loop. And almost bit me in the ass. I know what I'll do next time, but this one almost bit me in the ass. Because it is more months, and now all of a sudden the people that are allergic to the cold are up now all of a sudden up north, and well, fuck me, I guess. So originally I didn't have a load, and I did a local run. I mean, pretty much it was like a 40-mile run for $200 or $400, excuse me. $400. That was great. Then I was like, well, now what am I going to do? And originally I was just going to sit over the weekend. Well, would have been like 4 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and do more local picks. Pretty much make about the same amount of money until the following weekend. Just get a run then. Then I headed up to the North Bend, TA. Got a call saying the truck broke down, and well, I was actually on the way debating on deadheading to Boise and doing some regional runs, but I ended up getting lucky, right? See how to load, and $7,500 to go down to pretty much to Texas, and not my usual lane, but it's better than no revenue, I guess. And it was something like 20, I think it was like 25, 80 miles too. So, I mean, paid $7,500, so paid pretty good. I mean, it was a little heavier than I'm used to, right? 39,000 pounds, 24 pallets. And I think I was mostly frozen with one fresh in there. But that fresh one ended up being frozen. And fresh is like 28 degrees, 34 degrees continuous, so still technically frozen. So, I mean, they didn't complain. Right? Thank God I did all that work on the APU though, because it is definitely hot. Definitely hot. Saw some of the greatest shit over though on the way up to Washington, right? No joke. I saw a car with the temp tag of 2009 on it, right? He was mad because I started passing him, and he did the bullshit cars like to do and sped up. And he pretty much made it to where I had to cut him off. Cut him off. I gave him a car length gap, right, when I squeezed over. He didn't like that. He was doing like 53 whenever he started passing. So he sped up to where now I'm barely walking away from him. So, I mean, it was his doing, right? Kind of find out, though, because I ended up getting pulled over like 100 miles later, right? He called me in, right, for road rage, and whatever. I didn't do shit to him. He had a suspended license. So the cop literally walks up, tells me, I'm not worried about you. I'm not here to do any enforcement on you, and the ticket, nothing. I'm more interested in the other guy. So, joke's on you, dude. Then also, I think it was Post Falls / the border. I'm in the left lane, speeding to get out of the way, right? And I got held up by a car in front of me, wanted to do 500 speed limit in the left lane, and there's 2 lanes only, right? I'm passing people, waiting on this bitch to get out of the way. Won't get out of the way. Finally gets out of the way to take an exit. So she cuts off the truck, take an exit. Like, it's like, you could have done that slow ass speed in the right lane the whole fucking time, but as she gets over, the other side, there's a fucking on-ramp, right? And just as I'm getting over, here comes traffic. So I'm backing up a little bit. The first 2, there's 3 cars. First 2, no problems. Third one, he should be yielding, right? He's not going to clear me. And I'm not going to be able to slow down. I'm not going to be able to slow down enough for him. And there was a cop coming up, dead behind me. That's why I sped up a little bit to get out of the way faster, because I'm not asking to get pulled over. I'm a big target. I don't want to be a bigger target. Well, I kept doing this thing, right? Kept checking my mirror, because he had no indication he was going to brake at all, which didn't, so I had to ditch my lane in front of the cop. And the cop saw this. It's just as I'm getting over, he's diving over and pulling over that guy. And that was like the same day. So I was like, interesting. You don't get to see that very often. Wish you did. But I mean, this lane, so I'm already on a back haul, right? And which is pretty nice, but if I did this lane back and forth, it'd be about 30 grand a month currently, off current rates, which it is less miles overall. So I mean, I guess it like, I think I did the math. It was like $260 a mile going down. So I think I'd overall pay more, but then you got to deal with these more traffic, right? Because where did I did let's see. I'll read it, right? Oh yeah, they like to do this shit backwards. First drop is in Colorado Springs, right? And then I did 5, I believe, in New Mexico. Did a drop in Santa Fe. 5 and 6 in Albuquerque. Oh yeah, I figured I was all over the place in New Mexico. I dropped like 7 or 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 in New Mexico, and 5 of those were in Albuquerque. Then I went to the Los Lunas Walmart, Walmart DC. I had not been to in like 4 years. So that was a little weird being back there. But it wasn't too bad. Then the only part that really sucked about this lane was, I hate Albuquerque, but it's not that bad. But 4 drops around Austin, and Manganer, Austin, Kyle. And it was all of this shit. Go east, come back west, go back east, and then yeah, it's like, why can't you just like route it towards? I'm not going a lot of back and forth. I can just kind of bunny hopping around. Like the pickups, right? I did all my picks, which I'll probably re-talk about it anyways in the next video, but all my picks were also Austin, but they kind of started me where I was and had me go across Austin like 20 miles north of whatever, like I don't know, like I forget what the place is, where all that construction is off 290, and then I went back to Eastside Austin, and they kind of bonnie hopped me north. Yeah, I prefer my lane for sure though. Granted, I gotta run my ass off a little bit harder doing my lane. This shit was easy. Would I do this? Yeah, like, could I make this my lane? Possibly. I don't know about during summertime. 91 degrees, feels like 94, 90% humidity. Go outside, it's like, ugh. Feels weird though. I gotta also get back into the work mode. I wasn't ready to go home, and I'm feeling it. I gotta get my stamina back up. I mean, I'm about 5 weeks at the house. Sounds about right. The truck's doing good though. I'll probably go back home for maybe a week or 2, early the mid-September-ish. Do some like little things on the truck before the end of the year, and then the end of the year will be mostly everything all at once. Of course, now that just hailed Colorado, it's going to get very, very hot because Colorado doing Colorado things. I don't know. It feels weird though. It feels weird being back on the truck. It just feels weird. Feels very weird. But this is going to be like the last, pretty much the last year on the truck is going to be a major push or something else that I'm planning that kind of need them things to go right in my end too. This truck needs to stay being good, you know. But we'll see what happens. But I'm still alive. Catch you guys next time. Bye.